My name is Saif Al-Amid, your tour guide in learning the Arabic language and culture. Today I thought to introduce to you a good friend of mine, Jim Yaghi. He's actually an expert at developing software for the Arabic language. I'm going to get him today to talk to you about the history of the Arabic language, its features, the benefits of learning it. Like me, his mother tongue is Arabic, and he's quite passionate about it. Thanks, man, for joining us today at this beautiful spot in Amman City, the capital of Jordan. So, Jim, I want you to tell me a little bit more about the origin of the Arabic language.
The Arabic language is from a group of languages called the Semitic languages, which include Hebrew and some other languages. The script that's used to write Arabic is actually borrowed and used in Urdu, Farsi, there's Pashto as well. So there's also a few different countries that have different languages, but they're using the same script. So there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of words that they share in common. They borrow from one another, different words. Of course, Arabic is spoken probably by a larger majority, and it's I believe there's over 20 countries in the world that speak Arabic. So if you know Arabic, you can basically communicate in any of these 20 countries. What makes the Semitic languages in particular unique is that they are based on a trilateral root system, which means that any Arabic word, generally there's either 3 or 4 consonantal letters that are common within, to describe a concept. Say you want to describe a book, then there are 3 letters which are K, T, and B. And you can put these into different patterns to create words like book, books. You can even go and describe nouns like a bookshop, a library, a desk. They're all kind of tied to each other by this 3-letter root. Sometimes you find 4 letters in a root, but if it goes any more than 4, if you got 5 letters, a word like television has a lot of consonantal letters, means television, but it's a borrowed word, and so that's how you know that it's a borrowed word, because these letters are not they're not 3 or 4 consonants. But this is actually really unique. Having the 3 letters means that you only need to learn, say, in order to get by, you probably need to only learn 100 different roots and their conceptual meaning, and then you can plug them into all these patterns and do wonderful things. You add the subject and the object, and you can make it an active verb or a passive verb, or you could change the mode, the tense. You can do all these things with a single word using very distinct patterns. You can apply them to every single root. So it's a little bit hard to understand unless you can see this in writing, but this is what makes Arabic language actually very systematic and simple to learn compared to many other languages.
I think Jim sort of answered one of my other questions, which was, is the Arabic language easy to learn? And I think that answer sort of gave us an idea of how easy it is to learn it. One of the things that Jim mentioned as well was that the language is spoken in more than 20 countries. And I can't remember the figure on top of my head, but I think it's something like 250 million people around the world speak Arabic. So as you can tell, this is a huge advantage because you get to speak a language that is spoken by a lot of people. You get to identify with them, and you get to, if you want to, while doing business with them or while checking with these people, you know their culture, you know the language, which does make a huge difference. And that's what a lot of people are wanting to learn, the Arabic language.
Also, Saif, it has religious and cultural ties within the region, which make it, even if you're not somebody who wants to learn Arabic for speaking it with Arabs or something like that, you may want. A lot of people want to learn it just for the sake of being able to read their holy book, or to understand scriptures and things like that. Also, by the way, we were talking about how the language is actually very easy to learn. The reason that it comes off as a little bit hard for some people is, I think that the way that people teach it is not. They try to teach it in a kind of word to word basis. But if you actually
like
use
conceptual look at things.
well, they will try to teach you all the different words rather than tell you, look, all of these words that have the root K, T, B have something conceptually in common with one another, to do with writing and books, and all the things to do with that you could do with a book or writing and that kind of thing. Yeah.
So Jim, I actually wanted to ask you, since Arabic is spoken all over more than 20 countries, does it have the same version between all these countries? Is it spoken differently from a country to another? What are the similarities, if there are any, between the different dialects? What are the differences?
Yeah, for each for each country, they have a different variant of like pronunciation. They pronounce some sounds a little differently. There are some words that are more common in a particular language than they are in another. Some expressions, even idiomatic expressions. But it's not very different from like an American accent compared to an Australian accent or a South African English accent. You can definitely tell the difference, and you can tell where somebody's from just from hearing them speak. But they can still generally understand one another. There's very few occasions where you have to ask for clarification.
Right. Okay. So if you're born, let's say, in Jordan, and then you are to take off and go to, let's say, Dubai. When you're speaking to the local people that are living in Dubai, do you think they'll be able to understand you?
Well, I mean, I did live in Dubai for some time. I lived in Oman as well, which have also, even between Dubai and Oman, they have some variations. They're very close neighbors. But I never had to change my dialect to communicate with people. You speak the way that you do, they speak the way that they do, and we both understand each other just fine. It's not such a stark difference, but there are certain dialects that are much more understood by more people. For example, the most popular one obviously is the Egyptian dialect, and the reason for that is that you can think of Egypt as the kind of Hollywood of Arabia. So a lot of movies, shows, TV shows, series, and music come out of Egypt, and people have become so accustomed to hearing it on television that a lot of people could even fake the Egyptian accent, even though that's not their normal accent. And you'll find with a lot of the singers that come from around the region, a Lebanese singer might come out with a song where they're singing in Egyptian, even though they're not Egyptian. I mean, I'm sure you've been confused with some of the artists thinking that they're Egyptian and then find out that they're actually Lebanese or Syrian or something.
And that's actually what makes the Arabic language a bit unique as such, because you've got all these different dialects, but different people from different countries can understand each other and they can communicate perfectly. So to summarize, really, I would say if you want to learn the Arabic language, the language that's spoken on the streets, you would pick one of these dialects, probably let's say the Egyptian accent or the Lebanese accent, and then try to work on that one, because anywhere in the Arab world or anyone who knows how to speak Arabic outside of these countries will understand you.
Exactly, yeah. Yes.
So thanks, Jim, for joining us today. It was a beautiful day.
Thank you.
And I know you had quite a few things on your plate. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video and that I provided some valuable information, and I hope I'll talk to you soon.